was kidding! I was only kidding!
All you ever wanna do is play. So let's play.
Yeah. Hey, we stay woke, but y'all sleep. Rilla mode, but y'all sheep. Out in public, she a good girl, but at the crib, she a real freak. New throne for the new king. Same kid, now my streets go. Same gang, got the cheat code. I said stay woke, we in Rilla mode. I said stay woke, Rilla mode. Stay woke, Rilla mode. I said stay woke, Rilla mode. Stay woke, Rilla mode.
Stay woke, Rilla mode. Stay woke, Rilla mode. I said stay woke, Rilla mode. Stay woke,
Yeah,
Rilla mode.
well, we can hold the peace or we can wage war, but I'm gonna get what I came for. Rilla gang, that's a crew name. We all graduated to the two-door. Sega Global, that's an infrastructure. All y'all niggas like the Titanic. I'm the iceberg, talking no Zucker on the front lines, but we don't panic. Shit getting messy, got nothing to rest in. I'm tired of niggas, they front they blessings. They want my suggestion, but don't want the fee. I'm just doing me, I don't answer their questions. All this flexing, got no one to see. All this aggression, I just want some peace. Not even sure that I like it in heaven. I guess when we get there, then we gon' see. I do not understand, I do not get what you do. You only got one life, but you act like you got two. Yo, we go bigger than what you are willing to do. I run with kings, but you peasants, you run with the goons. Hey, we stay woke, but y'all sleep. Rilla mode, but y'all sheep. Out in public, she a good girl, but at the crib, she a real freak. New throne for the new king. Same kid, now my streets go. Same gang, got the cheat code. I said stay woke, we in Rilla mode. I said stay woke, Rilla mode. Stay woke, Rilla mode. I said stay woke, Rilla mode. Stay woke, Rilla mode.
I said stay woke, Rilla mode. Stay woke, Rilla mode. I said stay woke, Rilla mode. Stay woke, Rilla mode.
Hey, y'all some jokers, y'all a bunch of clowns. You will not get a laugh out of me. You can talk, but you can't denounce. I live a different theology. Why I transferred to a new account? You just fucked over a prodigy. Posted up with a rented crown.
You are the king and apology.
You about to see a new side of me. I hope you know. We stand up and watch our enemy go. Empires fall, my legacy grows. I might just hop on this melody flow. All this vision, no clarity though. Y'all play a game that I bear in my soul. Ebony, ivory, nobody knows. Business vasectomy, nothing can grow. Everyone promises more than they actually do. We don't deliver on anything other than truth. Yo, we go bigger than what you are willing to do. I run with kings, but you peasants, you run with the goons. Hey, we stay woke, but y'all sleep. Rilla mode, but y'all sheep. Out in public, she a good girl, but at the crib, she a real freak. New throne for the new king. Same kid, now my streets go. Same gang, got the cheat code. I said stay woke, we in Rilla mode. I said stay woke, Rilla mode. Stay woke, Rilla mode. I said stay woke, Rilla mode. Stay woke, Rilla mode.
I said stay woke, Rilla mode. Stay woke, Rilla mode. I said stay woke, Rilla mode. Stay woke, Rilla mode. You really have people fooled out here, don't you? When are you peasants gonna learn that you can't pretend to be a king? It ends today.
It's been a while since I dropped this shit. SwoleFam, y'all better run this up. KD, let's go. Yeah. Aye, East Coast with that gang gang, West Coast with that gang gang, Global with that gang gang, you know we don't play guys, yeah. East Coast with that gang gang, West Coast with that gang gang, Global with that gang gang, you know we don't play guys, yeah. East Coast with that gang gang, West Coast with that gang gang, Global with that gang gang, you know we don't play guys, yeah. East Coast with that gang gang, West Coast with that gang gang, Global with that gang gang, yeah. You know we don't play guys. I'm blessed, I never said I didn't struggle. I finesse, I never said I didn't hustle. These niggas talk so loud, the way I move is subtle. I'm the ocean, but these niggas just a puddle. Ay, oh, I swear I'm delusional. These niggas ain't using me. They want my energy, ain't nothing new, this is usual. These figures confusing me. What's gotten into me? They say I'm using their cubicles. Flipping KD like some cuticles. None of this shit is excusable. Don't need a muse when I'm musical. Ay, whoa, I'm tired of saying for truth when nobody's doing it. Yeah. They're controlling the youth. Agenda of fusing them, nigga. We losing them. Matter of fact, we just abusing them. That's a fact. We try to roll with a ballad act. Fucking low key with a Tesseract. They throwing smoke when they got that. Get the fuck up out your little bubble. They wanna ask how much it costs, I said it double. Gorilla beer, these niggas only rockin' stubble. The realest nigga make these bitches start to stumble. Aye, East Coast with that gang gang, West Coast with that gang gang, Global with that gang gang, you know we don't like guys, yeah. East Coast with that gang gang, West Coast with that gang gang, Global with that gang gang, you know we don't like guys, yeah. East Coast with that gang gang, West Coast with that gang gang, Global with that gang gang, you know we don't like guys, yeah. East Coast with that gang gang, West Coast with that gang gang, Global with that gang gang, you know we don't like guys,
Obesity is epidemic in the United States and a major cause of death.
What is fat activism?
I, a fat person, am sharing my own lived experience.
Pizza is a vegetable.
Your fat phobia is your problem.
It is not my place as a smaller-bodied white man to comment on it.
Radical body positivity.
What can men do against such reckless hate?
There's only one man who can help me.
This is for you new people. I only have one rule. Everyone fights, no one quits.
This day we fight!
The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the bacon is sizzling. Welcome to the Daily Swole.
Testing, testicles, testicles. Oh. Welcome everyone to episode 20 hundo and 16 of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular swolecast, beercast, broadcast, gamecast, mancast, pimpcast, sleazecast, and slaycast in the realm. Because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. What's going on, beaches, booshes, busters, hustlers, and yell hoes? It's your boy, Papa Swole, yo, back with another episode. And today's episode of the Beastcast is brought to you, is powered, is sponsored by Everest and K2 flexing on all you bish.
It's the fucking Catalina wine.
It's the fucking Catalina wine.
All right, fam-wise, I hope you had a great pump today. Drop it in the comments down below. We are live right now. You can check out all the channels over there on the website, thedailyswole.com. thedailyswole.com for all the links. And of course, if you want to join the SwoleFam, head on over to SwoleNormusX.com. But man, we are live, and I think everyone in the SwoleFam is making some sick fucking gains today. Am I right? Just finished up a nasty leg pump. My God, just finished up a dirty, slutty, whorish leg pump. Make sure you smash that like button right now. And if you're not yet subscribed to the channel that you're watching on, make sure you subscribe, leave us a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts. If you listen there, we are available banging ear holes everywhere that you like your ear holes banged. We don't miss a spot. We don't miss a spot. If there's a hole, we will bang it. Eye holes, ear holes, it doesn't matter. Just don't Fauci my fucking holes.
Attacks on me,
don't
quite frankly, are attacks on science.
What's going on, Maxwell? How we doing, Citrine? Let's see who else we got here. We got Julia. What up? Judith. How we doing? Beesh, Marissa, Terry, Crystal, Tyler, Josh. Hello. Brian. Let's get a little round of applause for everyone watching live. Pedro, Crystal, how are we doing? All you sexy beeshes. Let's jump into today's episode's let's bust this nut open. We got some great SwoleFam posts. We got some good questions, I'm assuming. And man, are we going to go balls deep today. So are you ready, fam? Are you ready? Let's get this party started. It's the Daily fucking Swole, the only podcast to really go deep. No one goes as deep as the Daily Swole. Let's summon this falcon. Falcon. Fucking nailed it. Hello, Falcon. Put some respect on it, you furry nip beesh. Nice.
USA.
That's a nice card.
Country in the world.
That's a nice card. It is Swole Slut Saturday. Very interesting. Interesting take, Falcon. Interesting take. Tessie, you're looking a little rough around the edges, but the nut has been busted. The gauntlet has been thrown. It is fucking Swole Slut Saturday. That's an interesting one. That's an interesting one, but you got the nice PS signature there. You got the Swole Slut. You got that big pumping S. Falcon got a little carried away with that one. Yeah, you sure did. Yeah, you sure did. All right. Hashtag Swole Slut. Remember, you could always do hashtag SSS because writing the word slut in the comments is at your own, it's at your own peril. It's at your own peril because we don't know who's watching. And because the word slut is a naughty word, I think it's very descriptive. I think you all watching are swole sluts, and I think everyone needs to know that. All right, we'll give that away at the end of today's episode. Let's see what we got in the fucking tip. Are you ready, fam? Should we go in? Should we put that shit in there? Should we put it in? All right, we got to moisturize, get that spit going, and let's get into that tip, shall we? Babe, just an inch, just an inch. It's cold outside. All right, like I said before at the beginning of the cast, it is Swole Slut Saturday. It's November 13th. November the 13th. We are deep into November. We're halfway through. We're deep into fuck your resolution season, and Thanksgiving's coming up, all that shit. We also have a couple things to talk about because tomorrow is the Red, White, and Swole Sunday Fun Day Q&A, so tons of questions tomorrow. Don't miss out on that. Make sure you turn your alerts on, but remember, if you're a part of the fam, you get access to all the private alerts, Swole Text, Discord, Telegram, so you'll never miss a live stream. If you are just subscribed on YouTube or one of these other apps, it's hit or miss. You know how it is. A lot of you don't get your YouTube alerts or Facebook, things like that. But on Monday, 10 a.m. Eastern time, November the 15th, we have our accountability meeting. We got some new releases. You're going to be excited about this one. We got some awesome releases. We got a big week coming up. We got a big week. We always got a big week. We always have a big week, but make sure you share the podcast with your friends. Let everyone know about Swolenormous X. Encourage them to join the fam. And if they're good people, we want them. We want them in the Swole fam. Let them know that we exist because YouTube sure as hell fucking won't. Share the podcast. It helps a lot. And of course, we're available everywhere. But this Monday, 10 a.m. Eastern time accountability meeting. Don't miss out on that because we got some Nuts on Chin Unplugged. We got some awesome Swole fam posts. And of course, we have some brand new releases dropping in Swolenormous X. Your memberships just keep on getting more and more fucking awesome because we are blowing that shit up. Remember last year at the end in the Swole Year's Eve party or the new Swole year? We always just call it both, but we go over all the things that we did in the previous year. Man, I can't wait to this year. I can't wait till this year because we're going to look back and be like, man, all the fucking shit. Oh, and by the way, those signature series have already been launched. So a lot of you have gotten your signature series printed. A lot of them have already gone out. Some of them most likely have shipped, but they are in motion. So you'll be receiving your signature series shortly, and soon to follow will be your certified Swole card for your collector's edition apparel. So that will follow suit. You should be getting those, depending on the mail, you should be getting those soon after you receive your shirt. So keep an eye out for that after you get your shirt. All right, so signature series is coming. Remember, when you get yours in, you got to share it with the fam, so post up. All right, let's get into the first Swole fam post, shall we? What we got here? Noise.
What's in the box?
Signature series P3S1 is fucking dropping. We got the first post from Brittany inside the fam taking a little flexy pic. Thank you, Snapchat memories. I have a good before and after. I am so much happier now. As you can see, left is today and right is November 2016. Wow. Snapchat memories. Have you guys, I guess Facebook does that too. I'm not sure the last time anyone here has used Snapchat. I haven't used that in a couple years. But man, on the right, you look like a different person. Even though you're wearing pants and a hoodie, you can tell. On the left, lean and mean. Good for you. It's amazing what 4 years can do. It's amazing what 4 years can do. Well done, dear. Well done. Glad that you're happy. Happiness is a choice, but it's also the result of being satisfied with your progress. So keep it up, Britt. That's fucking sweet. That's the sweet nuts right there. Next post here from the fam. We go in from Cameron. Caption says, going to the gym has got me through some very hard times in my life. I think we all can say that. For your information, my headphones had the Swolecast blasting. Fuck yeah. So he's got the earmuffs on and he is blasting some knowledge cock. He is just getting gangbanged in his ear holes. And I'm sure he had a beast of a set. Good for you, Cameron. Good for you. Nothing like blasting some Swolecast while you're making some sick fucking gains. I know a lot of you A lot of you, your preference is to listen to the Mancast while you're pumping. Nothing like getting an extra rep when you hear Papa Swolio fucking your ear holes. Come on, squeeze. Don't be a bitch. If you're lifting right now, stop being a huge bitch. Squeeze, motherfucker, squeeze. Oh. All right, I'm amped. Can you tell I'm just coming off a dirty leg pump? Sick, filthy leg pump today. Just fucking filthy. Just dirty. Just in all cases, just dirty. A dirty horish pump today. God, it's disgusting. It's disgusting. All right, we got a post here from Ren. Hello, my lovelies. Hope all are well. I've taken a bit of a break from social media. We've noticed, Ren. We haven't seen you lately. It's really been so nice to live in the real world and ignore the internet. My workouts have been on point as well as my nutrition and sleep. I've been working on my voodoo dolls and a few other things. I'm sorry, what? Voodoo dolls? Ren, are you here live? You can't write about voodoo dolls and not provide any more context. I need to know about this. I need to know about. I just slipped that in there. Hey, I've been getting, focusing on myself. I haven't been on social media lately. Just been working on my voodoo dolls and a couple other things. You don't happen to have any bearded voodoo dolls by any chance? No? Okay, good. My move to the Big Island will be happening next year, and I'm preparing for that. I cannot stress enough how nice it is to spend time outside and away from my mobile and my computer screen. I am at peace. I wish everyone here all the best. Kia ora. Well, that's great. Good for you. Good for you. Good for you. As long as you don't have one of me, let's just skip on over that. Ren, we want you to be happy. We all love you, Ren. Be nice to us, please. Be nice. Please, no. Please, no. All right, we got one. Now, Ren's cool. I think we're cool, Ren. All right, we got one from Sam, double M, monthly progress. All right, fam, here we go. Approaching my 4th month of doing this. 4th month. Sat at 330 pounds for a good bit and would not move. Just recently started a courier position to get moving more while also hitting the weights, and it's just falling off now. I'm about to hit the 40 club, but the muscles are coming in very nice. We got a bunch of awesome hashtags. SwoleFam, 7 pillars, go to the fucking gym, Flex Friday. Dude, holy shit. That is a massive difference. Let's get a little America there too. Falcon wants in. Falcon wants in. Falcon wants in. Yo, that's amazing. Now, this is a message for all of you Bishes or Booshes that are listening that are frustrated if your weight is not budging. Keep going. And I've made there's clips all over the Daily Swole TikTok and the Daily Swole Instagram. We've talked about this before. A plateau isn't necessarily a plateau. It depends on how you're looking at it. If you're looking at it in a short time frame, it's like the stock market or, Bitcoin. You look at it in a really short time frame, it might look like it's going horizontal, but you zoom out and you'll see it either going up long-term or down long-term. With weight loss, it depends on how closely you're zoomed in. So within a couple days, you might feel like, oh, I've plateaued. But remember, you are stuck in the now always. So you have to step back and get some perspective. So just keep on going. Focus on your fundamentals. Focus on your 7 pillars. Focus on your sleep, cutting out the blue light, getting rid of the processed foods. Keep forging those habits. Remember, pillar number 7 is consistency. And pillar number 7 needs to be forged every day. So remember, don't give up. Make sure you're not zoomed in too tight. Make sure you're not zoomed in too tight, and you will get some perspective on those plateaus. The way you said Kia ora is definitely not correct. I don't give a shit. I don't know what the fuck that means. I just read what's written. Okay? I don't give a fuck. I say it the way I want. You know what? The way I said it is the way it's fucking said now. Yeah, I fucking said it. I fucking said it. Don't be putting those weird phrases in front of me. And then you didn't say it correctly. Goddamn right I didn't. I said it the way I wanted to. Now what? What? What, Julia? What you gonna do about it? Don't come after me post-pump. I'm still fired up. All right, we got our last one from Sean. Just finished the best chest and back pump. God, I love those. When you come off a workout that's just off the charts, fantastic. So good this Saturday morning. I feel like $1,000,000. Let's go, fam. Get them gains, make them goals, set them, and forget them. Fuck yeah. Get it done, baby. Get it done. Kia ora. Kia ora? Hey, Miyagi say Kiora. Yow. Where's that from? Big Island? I'm assuming that's Hawaii, right? Is that Big Islandish or is that something else? Oh,
He's on fire!
we're just getting started. It's Swole Slut Saturday. The all bets are off. All bets are off, baby. All bets are off. You don't know what's going to happen here on the Daily Swole. You never fucking know. All right, fam. Again, like we always say, we got a couple other announcements before we can get into some knowledge cock. If you have questions, you can start dropping them in the comments below. Hashtag Ask Papa Swolio. But before we get into some of those questions, remember, all of those posts were exclusively from inside the SwoleFam, and you can learn more over there at SwoleNormousX.com because it is fuck your resolution season, ya beesh. Why are you waiting to join the greatest fam in the realm? Now, there are many programs out there. There's a lot of yoga out there. There's even some meditation out there. There's other communities, sure, but there's only one SwoleFam. And in today's day and age, when the entire world, I shouldn't say the entire world, many countries around the world and states have lost their fucking minds. They've lost their fucking minds. So we have people of all levels of experience, all ages from around the world. I think that's the best part about the SwoleFam. I think it's the best part about the SwoleFam is that it's from around the world. It doesn't matter where you are. We have people watching from England. We have from the UK right now. We have people watching from Australia right now. We have people from everywhere. You could drop in the comments down below where you're watching from live. I just love how international the SwoleFam is. And it just goes to show that people need to come together and focus on improving themselves and be around people that are promoting that. You know, this is a meritocracy. You need to be able to lay it down. You need to encourage people to excel. It's okay to excel. It's okay to do better. It's okay to want more. It's okay to push yourself. It's okay to succeed. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay to have skills. It's okay to flex those skills. It's okay to focus on your own shit. It's okay to be selfish. It's okay. You have to understand that. You're not taught that. You're taught, oh, be nice to everyone. Everyone else, like, we're not trying to promote victims here. We're trying to make the best of this life for ourselves and for those around us. And we're doing that inside the SwoleFam. Anyway, check out our membership options. We got a lot of specials going on. It's SwoleNormousX.com. And like I said, all the private, we're going to talk about this on Monday. I'm going to wait, but we have some announcements on Monday because we're going to be doing a lot more content. Inside Swole TV, of course, like we always have been. We got some big announcements for this week, some big stuff coming up, but things that are going to be just even more benefits to being a member inside Swole TV because there's going to be a lot of new content coming out. And of course, if you want all the uncensored content, you want to be a member. So make sure you are joining the fam today and you can get started for less than $5. You could always upgrade at any time. So check us out, SwoleNormousX.com. Let's take some knowledge cock. Let's go deep. Let's go deep. Let's go deep. It's time for some fucking questions. All right. We'll take questions. We'll take topics. Oh, maybe New Zealand. Oh, maybe it's New Zealand we're talking about. Maybe that's where Ren is. Yeah, it didn't seem like Hawaii was something for Ren, but sweet. Super awesome. Watching from New Zealand. What up, Julia? What up? What up? So very obviously you knew exactly how to pronounce that. Makes sense if it's a native Maori term. Good. Thank you for shouting that out. All right. So questions. If you got a question, drop it in the comments. Hashtag Ask Papa Swolio. APS will do just fine. Isabel, I just found out the company I was hired with will pay employees to lose weight and quit smoking. I think we need that. That definitely helps. That definitely helps. We should have more incentive structures to lose weight. I mean, if you're actually going to, that's a great incentive. Hey, we'll give you money to take care of your health. Well, fuck me. I guess I'll do that. Makes sense. Tyler, is there a specific time to consume your fats and carbs during daylight hours or just before sunset? You know, everyone's going to be a little bit different, of course, with their work schedules, but really you want to eat during a time restricted window, maybe 6 or 8 hours. I've read and I've listened and I've heard that it's better for your body to digest with the acids in your stomach and just the way your body functions. It's very effective to eat fats and proteins earlier in the day. Today, I'm eating after the podcast because we had to thaw some steaks. So I had some other food earlier. So eating a little bit later than normal, but it'll be all right. I'll live. Going to go walk Papa Swolio and kind of digest a little bit afterwards. But usually I like to eat a little bit earlier. I would generally daylight is a good time frame because when the sun sets, you should be kind of firelight, orange light, red light, things later in the evening. Generally, once your body knows it's nighttime, it might be a little bit more taxing on your body to digest. So I would just generally keep it earlier. Usually proteins and fats are better earlier in the day from my personal experience too. Let's see. Oh yeah, I was told Papa was going to release a new intermittent fasting program.
Go fuck yourself.
Yes, Pedro. It's exactly what I'm fucking doing. God damn it. God damn it. Fuck you and your intermittent fasting. Papa Swole, is it okay to not stuff my face all day? Yes. My God, yes it is. My God, yes it is. I used to do, what's your eating structure? You could drop that in the comments. I used to do one meal a day. It wasn't enough calories for me. It's a lot to eat that kind of heavy fucking food, all the fats and proteins. It was a lot for one meal. So I've been enjoying 2 meals a day. Not really sure if I'd like to go 3, but if you're eating multiple meals, 2 meals a day, even 3 meals a day, I would recommend eating bigger meals earlier in the day and then go lighter, lighter in the evening. So, that's a great thing about eating a little bit more frequently, within a time restricted window, but you're eating in a couple different settings. That way you don't have to eat a ton at any one time. So tonight, I'm still not going to eat too much. I'm not going to eat too much because I ate a little bit earlier. I had like 8 raw eggs. I had some beef liver and I had some dried pineapple today. I was just kind of eating some honey before my workout and shit like that. We had a family birthday last night, so didn't get a chance to cut the steak and didn't usually at night I'll cook an extra steak so I can have it in the morning. I just don't want to cook first thing. I love cold steak too. Cold steak, avocado. I just fucking love it. I remember used to eating 5-6 times a day. It's like, no. But if you're eating 5 or 6 times a day, if you're really hardcore bulking bodybuilding style, you're not eating a ton each meal. You're eating a couple hundred calories each meal. Yeah. MC, I am nervous to get back into the gym after having my bebe. What do you recommend to bring my abdominal muscles to normal? It depends on your situation. I was a gym rat in my 3rd trimester, but now in my 3rd trimester, I can't do anything but walk. Just go by doctor's orders, depending on your situation. I couldn't tell you exactly what's going to bring your abdominal muscles to normal, or you're going to get a C-section, or everyone's a little bit different. But I would just, as long as you're cleared for exercise, bring it back with yoga, bring it back with some nice, vacuums, some kettlebell work is fantastic. Turkish get-ups are great for like total core activation. Just make sure you're going light. After your pregnancy, your body went through a lot of stress, so just don't pressure yourself too much. I think there's too much pressure just when you see like, celebrities, your bodies just bounce right back and blah, blah, blah. And, some people are like elastic and just suck right back in. And it's like they never, nothing ever happened, but just make sure you don't jump in the deep end. We have postnatal yoga. We have prenatal yoga and we have postnatal yoga inside Swolenormous X, but I would just keep it more general workouts. And one of the reasons why I like kettlebell stuff is just because it's so total body. You don't need a lot of weight. It gets a lot of muscles involved. But start off light. Always start off light. Come back into it. Yeah. And you're going to find, man, when you talk to new moms, you'll find everyone has a different experience. So it's really hard for me to just be like, oh, what should I do? Oh, do this. It kind of depends on how strong you were to begin with, right? So similar to like breaking a bone or having a muscle strain. If you're in really great shape before, you'll generally recover quicker. One meal is kind of bad for you. That's not true. Everyone's different. You can't say one meal's not bad. Depends. It's hard to digest and bad for your stomach. That's not true. I mean, it depends on the individual. Depends on how much you're consuming or what food stuff you're consuming. Anytime I think everyone should be on a time restricted window. 6 to 8 hours is generally great. Daylight hours are usually about that. So I think that's generally a great approach. It's not necessarily bad to do one meal a day, but everyone's different. I just didn't find it was optimal for me personally. I mean, it depends on how you're defining bad, and some people thrive on that or they claim to. But like you said, I just don't prefer it. I prefer more 2 and then kind of small stuff, because I'm getting calories if I'm having a few tablespoons of honey or I'm having some fruit or dried fruit during the day. That's calories too. But my proteins and fats are usually split between 2 meals. I'm not going to be eating super heavy proteins and fats midday, like when I'm working out and stuff. Because I usually work out for a long time, but my workouts are longer just because I'm doing it outside. And if it's a beautiful day and it's bright and sunny, my workouts are longer than they really need to be, just because I'm enjoying the sun. So I kind of drag them out. I do more volume. I train differently now than I did before because I'm not in like a dark, gloomy gym. I like to go out in the sun. So my workout might be 2 or 3 hours, but I'm not necessarily training like short rest. I'll just kind of stretch it out. I'll do more accessory stuff and I just enjoy the sun. So I spread it out a little bit more. Depends on the day. Tyler, do you prefer cold or warm showers before bed? Oh, cold. Well, I do a cold plunge at night and then I'll take like a lukewarm, semi-warm shower afterwards, but I don't like to heat myself back up really. So I prefer cold at night for sure. Matthew, Kite, Papa Swolio, when you're working a muscle group, let me bring this up on the screen. Come on now. When you're working a muscle group like triceps, do you take into account the work that they got passively on, say, chest day, or do you just hammer the triceps without giving that a thought? It depends. Are you training them on the same day as chest? You know, when you're doing push movements, triceps obviously are an accessory, but it depends on what chest movements you're doing. Some chest movements will utilize the triceps more in terms of elbow extension than other movements. So if you're doing like, let's say, chest, like flies, you're not going to get as much tricep activation as if you're doing a lot of pressing. So it really depends on how much you got. What you can do is spread them out. Like if you want to kind of do arms twice a week, you could do chest and like a tricep pump where you focus mostly on chest, but maybe at the end you'll do like 10 or 12 sets of more moderate, higher rep, short rest, just kind of get a real sick pump in your triceps. And then a few days later, do the same thing with back and biceps, do like a back and then a bicep pump. Nothing really for like heavy overload. And then on a second day during the week, you do bis and tris heavy. So you kind of get them twice a week. But, you know, I'm not a huge fan of chest and triceps. I'm not a huge fan of it just because for me to stop a workout, I either like chest and back. Chest and biceps is good too, but then it might complicate your back workout. Depends on what your split is, but there's so many different ways to do it. But there's nothing like an arm day too. There's nothing like an arm day. So it really depends, I would say, on how much fatigue your triceps got. It would depend on the movements you're doing. All right. Remember, you got Swole Slut, hashtag Swole Slut or hashtag SSS, Swole Slut Saturday for a chance to win today's Swole card. We'll give that away at the end of today's episode. Don't forget about that. All right. There you go. There you go. Thank you. Come on, man. Oh, we woke up random. Shh, go back to CP's. Give him some ice cream. Give him some ice cream. Vanilla. He likes vanilla. No, hold the children. No kids today. I know it's in the diet. Just okay. Pedro, what are your thoughts on partial versus full reps and rep velocity in terms of benefits for strength training development? Oh, it depends on so many factors. So partial reps are great. Full reps are obviously king in most cases. It depends on what you're considering a partial or full rep. So for example, biceps, you have incline curls or you have spider curls. So you're starting the muscles in a different lengthened position. So you can still do a full rep, for example, spider curls, but you're starting the biceps from a shorter position from the beginning. So it's kind of partial, but you're changing the mechanical advantage at the start of the movement. So it's, you know, it changes our preacher curls, for example. Rep velocity, I would generally recommend people focus a little bit slightly slower on the eccentric and more explosive on the concentric, but it really depends on the movement. You don't want to do it recklessly and start cheating and swinging. So you play around and see what works best. There's really no right answer there. It's all about the progressive overload and the volume. And I've done isometrics, I've done drop sets, I've done super high reps. I've done so much shit. Like, you really want to crush your legs. Super high reps for legs are nasty. But at the same time, if you're doing high reps for legs all the time, you might not get the most growth. So it really depends. It really depends. Eric, I agree. Everyone is different. Usually for the general public, they eat crap fast food. That is true. If they eat too much of it at once, it causes upset stomachs, gas, and acid. Yeah, well, I mean, most people are eating shit food. If you're talking about the average person, yeah, they're eating crap. Doesn't matter if they're eating 1 meal a day or 3, they're still eating shit, right? Papa Soy, have you heard of Gorilla Mode Nitric? No, I have not. It's a caffeine-free pre-workout. Is it flavored? See, when it comes to pre-workouts, you know, some of those things can be beneficial as long as you don't have any health conditions. If they're just standard things like glycerol or, some nitrates, like, or betaine or beta-alanine, citrulline malate, things of that sort. But, if you do anything, I would recommend getting stim-free and unflavored. Because then you start getting all that stuff that'll give you the fucking shits. You start taking all that, like if it's like aspartame or sucralose or fucking beetroot powder and stuff, it'll just give you the shits so often than not. So, if you have stim-free, you can just have some coffee and then have an unflavored stim-free thing. Let's see. Terry, have you used wrist support hooks for deadlifts? Opinion. I've never used hooks. I've actually literally never used hooks. I have wrist wraps. There's different kinds of wrist wraps. You have the leather ones, you have the cloth ones. I have some cool American flag cloth ones. You can get like the Versa grips or the Gorilla grips. That kind of like, it's a short hook around. But I personally wouldn't recommend hooks for deadlifts just because, the grip is going to be the weakest link. But using standard wraps might be beneficial, but you also want to challenge your grip strength. If you're doing something like shrugs or you're doing something like RDLs, then you really don't want the grip to be the limiting factor. You want to put all the stress on your legs. When you're doing a deadlift, in my opinion, that's very much a grip exercise that you're doing too. But, improving your grip strength is important. It's generally safer to have some of those shorter, like Versa grips or the Gorilla, I forget what they're called, Gorilla grips. But I've never used hooks. I've never used hooks personally. You can do that for like shrugs or you can do that for RDLs. I've never used actual hooks though. Julia, is it possible for females to get ripped muscular arms naturally? Yes, but understand that women, for proper hormone function, it's natural to hold more body fat than men. So for example, if you look at a woman, and let's say you have a man and a woman and they're both like average ripped. Like for example, if you look at me and it's like, oh wow, let's say I literally have no idea what my body fat is. Let's say I'm 12%. Okay. Let's say I'm 12%. A woman that looks the same way as me will be like 14% or 15%. So, it's just natural for a woman to hold more body fat. So that kind of like comparison is not really, you can't look at the same body fat, but the body fat percentage isn't going to map up exactly. It's possible, but it's much harder for women just because you don't produce the same level of testosterone. And plus you might have some issues with your menstrual cycles if you get too low in body fat. Good questions. Tyler, if I'm looking to grow my upper body and lower body, should I go heavy on the last sets or keep it minimal? What do you mean? I mean, you overload your body when you're like doing a drop set or like a high rep set. That's preference. You could do different things. It depends on like your overall effort. Now, not every single workout should you be trying to go like for a PR. Not every single workout is like balls to the wall. Some workouts are just more carving or some workouts are more technical based, right? So sometimes I'm lifting and it's a leg day and I just don't, it's not like a super heavy leg day. I just feel, you might feel stiff or you might feel a little bit tight. You just might go a little bit higher repetition or do like single leg exercises. Sometimes you just have to adjust and adapt. So I think people have this illusion that they need to be like fucking crushing it every workout. You're not going to recover properly and you do damage to the muscle and you're not going to recover in time. So not every workout should be to the fucking balls to the wall. Do you use chalk for your hands? I love chalk. Yeah, I use chalk. Especially when I'm outside getting a little sweaty. Sure. Citrine, my elbow was always sore. Then I began working my triceps more and it feels much better. Also, check out the Amazon store and get one of those TheraBars. It'll help balance out your flexors and extensors more. That's really good for elbow tendonitis and such. Good fucking questions. Good fucking question. All right. Good shit. Fam, good questions. We'll take more questions tomorrow. We got Red, White, and Swole Sunday Funday Q&A-ness. So that being said, good questions. And let's fucking go a little bit deeper now. Shall we? It's fucking time.
That's deep.
It's time to go deep, Beesh. It's time to go deep. Fuck yeah, it is. Fuck yeah, it is. All right, let's take, we got some videos, but we got a post here first. Let's get warmed up. Let's get warmed up, shall we? We got some shit posts, and as always,
We choose truth over facts.
truth over facts, fam. Truth over facts. Truth over facts, very important. All right, let's see this post first. This is a little bit, we need like something just to like get it, wet our whistle. This is from Nicole Denise, which is Life by Design. Or it's at Nicole Denise _ Life by Design. That's too long, sweetie. That's too long. What is that? What the fuck? I thought she was fingering a pussy. What is that? Hold on a second. I didn't see that until hold on.
What the fuck is that?
Time out. Time the fuck out. Time out. I didn't see that until I opened it. This was not intentional. If you're just, what is that? Why is that necessary in the background? Hold on a second. Let me read this post and you all can just comment down below. I can't even yet. Hold on. I can't even. What is that? Jesus Christ. I'm going to, okay. This is on what is this? A light pink? I'll explain what the fuck is going on in the top right corner. Jesus Christ. It says, I'm going to say this. Being fat is not a lifestyle choice. It's a feature of human biology that presents differently on every body. Not necessarily incorrect, but my God. Again, this bullshit excusing people to be fat. Yeah, everyone's going to look different. We get it. Everyone looks different. We have different skin colors. We have different heights. Yeah, we have different. Yeah, I get it. We're different. We're different. Okay? Just because we're all different doesn't mean it's like being fat is not a lifestyle choice. It's an outcome of your lifestyle choices. Yes, it is essentially a choice. It's an outcome. It's called cause and effect. So just because people are different doesn't mean, so this is nonsense, the same shit, but what the fuck? What is this?
Is this a list of things I did to your mom last night?
So if you're just listening, there's like this weird, it's always got to be this weird puce, like, I don't know, the colors that the Gap rejected. They're like, no, that's too pastel for us. That's too much of a weird color. We're not even going to use that. The Gap says no. And there's like this cantaloupe or a honeydew melon in the top right-hand corner, and she's like finger banging it. So I don't know why, like this whole, why? What the fuck? I'm going to say this. Being fat is not a lifestyle choice. Let me finger this fucking melon in the background. That's so weird. Kind of grabs your attention. Yeah. You're like, what is that? So I'm going to start using this for my posts. Just, has anyone ever, you don't grab a melon like that. No, you scoop that out. You don't just like, ooh, here's a melon in half. This chick needs to get fucking laid. My God. When you're desperate, you start fingering fruit. Keep the apple pies away from this one. All right. I don't feel like any long captions tonight, so I'm skipping all the ones with captions. We're just going to take the tweets. All right. Ooh, we got one from Ashton Barrett. Ashton Barrett. All right. I know.
What's in the box?
Yeah, she's doing the Jesus hand. Let me use my strong hand. And the tweet is from that Ashton Barrett. Yeah, that one. As if we're confusing you with, we're not confusing with the smart one. Don't worry. There are smart Ashton Barretts out there. This is not the one. This is that Ashton Barrett, the other one. The tweet says, warning, you're going to feel a lot of pressure to, quote, be good this holiday season and to stay away from all the tempting treats. For some reason, the E, P, the I, and the G are capitalized. Tempting treats. Don't be fooled. Diet culture gets really loud during the holidays. No, it doesn't. Because it's their last chance of the year to profit off your insecurities. Well, fact of the matter is, life doesn't stop based on the calendar. Like, it's just another day the sun rises. You know, it is what it is. Diet culture doesn't get really loud during the holidays. Quite the opposite. Just fast food and junk food goes rampant. Diet culture goes to sleep. Like, what the fuck? Diet culture goes to sleep during the holidays. I'm one of the few people that's ranting about fuck your resolutions since fucking October. So There ain't no diet culture around the holidays. It's all stuff your face. Where have you been? Where are you, Ashton? Where the fuck are you? Where's your head at, Beesh? Where's your face at? Oh, get your face away. No. No. No.
God,
no.
I don't know what it is about your face.
No.
But I want to deliver one of these right in your suck hole.
Is there anything I can do to work on that?
No, not really. It's your face.
Diet culture. Diet culture is everywhere. Yeah, diet culture. Yeah, diet culture.
Diet culture.
Fuck yourself.
Okay. All right. Well, that was fun. That was a good time. Let's see what we got here. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, we got more. Oh, look at this. That's going to steamroll us right into the next one. We do have another one from that Ashton Barrett. Yeah, it's the same one. This is a multi-post, but we'll do this. We'll get into some videos. Okay. Let's see. We got one on some weird. Ooh, this is for all you geometry peeps out there.
What's in the box?
Do we have any geometry fans out there? Geometry in the house? We got some graph paper. Interesting choice. All right. From that Ashton Barrett. That one. Feeling pressure to lose weight and tighten things up as you head into the holiday season? Are you feeling pressure? Have you thought it's time to get back on track? That things are getting a little out of control, or I really need to watch what I eat? Does that sound like you? Warning. Diet. Wow, you're really... This is the same fucking post? This is the same one? You don't have much else to talk about, do you? Diet culture gets really loud when it sees an opportunity to take advantage of your insecurities, aka the holidays. And these fat acceptance grifters sure like to put their arms around victims to justify their sickness. Funny how that works. See, that's what the left does, right? It just blames everyone else for what they're doing. Right? Diet culture doesn't care about your health. Why are you spelling it like that? Why are you spelling it like that?
I didn't know they stacked shit that high.
Why are you capitalizing the A, the E, the L, and the H? Doesn't care about your health. Is that supposed to emphasize it? You can put in all caps. That's cool. We get capitalized letters. We understand that. Diet culture doesn't care about your health. They care about the bottom line. No shit. So is the pharmaceutical company, big pharma, the government. No one gives a fuck about your health. My God, do they not give a fuck about your health? So you're going to tell us that the sky looks blue because of light refraction? Tell us something else we don't know. Instead of slashing calories and attempting to shrink your body, this is not a Rick Moranis movie. Sweetheart, no one's trying to shrink their body. Just take care of their health and not stuff their face with garbage that's not real food for some kind of social jerk off like mouthgasm like experience. Just a lot of people aren't into it. Focus on taking care of it instead of slashing calories and attempting to shrink your body. Focus on taking care of it. How are you taking care of your body if you're stuffing your face with garbage? You're literally saying the opposite. You're literally saying the opposite. You're proving our point. And when I say taking care of it, I don't mean losing weight or watching your weight. Yes. When I say taking care of it, I don't mean actually taking care of it. Wow. Is anyone else like dumbfounded by this? I told you it wasn't the smart Ashton. It was the dumb one, that Ashton Barrett. I didn't mean losing weight or watching your weight. I mean trashing your body and just justifying it. That's taking care of it. I repeat, taking care of your body is not rooted in restriction or deprivation. I'll tell you what, lifting weights, getting plenty of sunlight, eating quality food, I'm not restricting. I'm not depriving. I'm about to smash some sweet potatoes and a fucking ribeye steak, some bone marrow, like avocado. You call that restriction? You call that deprivation? I call that making sick fucking gains and taking care of myself. Oh, gorillas, beesh. There's more. Last one, food rules. And limiting your intake is not going to help you better care for your body. I kind of agree. Doing calorie restrictions not the answer. Calorie counting is not the answer. It's about food quality. But of course, that Ashton Barrett doesn't agree with that. She thinks that taking care of your body is eating whatever the fuck you want and just justifying it. Okay, well, I disagree. And you get a full-blown
Matt Damon.
You get a Matt Damon for that one. You do, Ashton. And remember, before we get into a couple videos, remember, fam, to always treat fat people like people. Treat fat people like people. I'm kind of getting it. Look at the angle. That's not bad. That's not bad. See, it's like if you lean it back, it looks good, but you can't get that kind of flexion if you're actually... Treat fat people like people. And my family. Oh, fuck, it hurts. It fucking hurts.
Yow.
Wow.
Yow.
My God. You know, I'm going to steal that and make a shirt. Just should we make that a meme and just put like donuts and eclairs and Oreos, like a stack, like a row of Oreos in that hand? Or just a whole like can of Pringles? Just puts it in there. With a broken finger. Yeah, if you break your fucking fingers. Okay. If you're just listening, I'm showing that ridiculous fat people sign again. I just can't.
Boom shakalaka!
I can't. I love this man cast. Let's keep going. All right. We got a couple videos. Holy shit. Wow. Are you ready? Are you ready, fam? Are you ready for... My God. Goddamn, what a rush. Are you ready for some of these fucking videos? It is going to blow your mind apart. All right, we got 3 videos. Drop a number in the comments between 1 and 3. 1 and 3. 1 and 3. 1 and 3.
Hi, Nicholas Greg. Could you milk me?
We got a number between 1 and 3. Drop it in the comments down below. 1, 2, or 3. All right, we got Tyler dropping it. Tyler's quick to the draw today. All right, number 2. We got a couple. Peaceful Bandit, number 2. Very nice. Yvonne, number 2. Okay, first one we got. We got legal shoplifting in San Francisco. Remember, if you don't want to work for a living, if you just want to be a lazy piece of shit and steal, I guess, what is it, under like $900 or like $998 or something like that, it's fucking stealing, and being a criminal is legal in San Francisco. I don't know how many, does any of you live in San Francisco? Some of you live in California or nearby, but let's watch this video. Sup. And they just know they're getting robbed. This is unfucking believable. What are you going to do? Call the cops? Yeah, the cops are going to do absolutely jack shit. All right, so if you're just listening to that, you heard a little bit of music in the background. This looks like a small boutique shop. I guess it's in San Francisco. Yeah, it's a small business. It looks like what? Like, I don't know. You got some purses, maybe. You got some, like a women's store. Like a women's store. So this guy comes in, this black guy comes in. And honestly, right, he's black. Like, it doesn't even matter. Like, the race of the guy doesn't matter. It just happens to be black. So, like, a white guy, like a piece of shit, walks into this woman's store, and she's like, hello. And he's like, sup. And then he looks around for a second and then just picks up a bunch of shit, takes a bunch of shit off the shelf and just walks out. I think she said, hey. And he said, shut up. I think. Wait. I think he said, or what? Like, stop. I don't know, like, stop that. I'm assuming she said. I can't hear what she said. Oh, what? Oh, what? Yeah. And she's like, wait. And he's like, shut up. And just walks out. So congratulations, San Francisco, for being a shithole. All right. You see why it's important to have guns? That's right. I mean, look, he wasn't threatening her physically, but it's kind of threatening her physically. You're affecting her ability to put food on her table and to make money and to stay open. It doesn't even walk. It doesn't even run. If you're just listening, it doesn't even run. Just walks in, takes shit, and walks out. And she's like, wait. And she's like, shut up. And she's going to call the cops. And guess what? They're not going to do anything. They are not going to do anything. And if they do anything, they're probably just going to, the DA is probably just going to fucking let him go. So fuck that guy. Jesus Christ. Holy shit. Yeah, if you live in some of these areas, look, at this point, from all the rioting in 2020, if you still live in Chicago, if you still live in New York City, if you still live in San Francisco or LA, it's like it's your fault by now. Like you have more than enough time to like get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. There are so many better places to live in this world and in this country. So many better places. Like when you have a city, or when you have, you know, a structure in your city or your area that are encouraging. So if you didn't know, I forget exactly what it is. I don't want to misspeak, but I think they passed a law or some kind of like thing where they don't prosecute criminals if they're stealing under $1,000. You know how much you can take that's under $1,000 that can really harm a store? Yeah, not to mention they're robbing you. Imagine the taxes that she's paying on that shit. Yeah, they're robbing you blind if you live in these areas. That's insane. All right. Oh yeah, not only that, I don't have the story available, but you know they're deploying National Guard to a bunch of cities because of the Rittenhouse trial. So the verdict, fam, holy shit. That Rittenhouse verdict is going to come around on Monday. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? So, you know, depending on what the jury comes back with, you know, the judge can overrule it too. Based on the evidence. But you know what's fucked up is that you have to send out National Guard for a clear-cut case of self-defense. That I almost feel like by releasing National Guard or by sending them around, think about this, are you protecting? Are you preparing? Or are you encouraging? You're like, well, there's going to be riots, so let's get ready. You're encouraging people to riot. And then you know what's fucked up? When people do riot, if justice is served, and fuck, I hope it's served, there's going to be other cases and other shit going on. People are going to throw shit at the National Guard. They're going to take action, and then they'll start recording and be like, look at what they did. Look what they did to us. And there'll be other things. And like, there's more riots. This is what fucking happened in Kenosha after the Jacob Blake, after that criminal was resisting arrest and attacked a woman and was going for a knife. And then, you know, LeBron James and company and all the mainstream are like defending this fucking criminal. And the cops that did a good job or did the best that they could for a criminal, for taking down a fucking criminal. And that's what happened before. There were riots. That's why this issue started in the first place. So now there's more riots. So yay, there's going to be more fucking problems. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And the crazy thing is how people are acting without knowing anything about the case. You know, there's so many people online that think that black people died, that Kyle Rittenhouse like shot black people. Like they know nothing. There's nothing racial about this situation. There's nothing racial about that case. There's nothing. There's nothing aside from the guy that was yelling the N-word, threatening Kyle Rittenhouse. And he's white. So like everyone that got shot was white. Everyone involved was fucking white. So it's crazy. It's insane. He should be not guilty. So let them fucking riot. Let them dig themselves a bigger hole. 2022 and 2024 is going to be a fucking wave. You think this country's going to right itself? You think everyone's like just waiting for the next election to be like, fuck this shit? I really fucking hope so. I really hope so. A lot of people would be like, well, I'm not going to fuck that up again. So hopefully people are opening their eyes and will recognize this next time it comes around. Yeah, they painted him as a KKK member. They're painting the judge as a KKK member. It's like absolutely insane. He better be acquitted. I agree. The problem is you don't want, like, don't instigate it. Like, you know, don't go out. Don't go out. Go get an Airbnb. Leave fucking cities if you live in these cities. Like, get the fuck out for a couple days. Let stupid people be stupid. Let stupid people be stupid. You know, the truth will win. Hopefully. Yeah. All right, let's see the next one. We got... Oh, wow. All right, we'll do the crazy fat thing last. We got this one. This one's titled... This one... Speaking of racists, this one's titled, White People Shouldn't Adopt Black. Oh, my God.
What the hell kind of country is this where I can only hate a man if he's white?
Okay, Hank Hill. Not the topic here. This is going to be... Let's see what we got going on here.
White people have not earned and should not have the privilege of adopting children of color.
White people haven't earned the privilege for adopting. There are tons of white parents, as if the race matters, that have adopted children in need and have loving families. There are so many videos out there, and it's an amazing thing. Adopting a child takes a strong person. It really does. And sometimes these parents already had kids. They can no longer have kids, but they still want to nurture and to have a family unit. Sometimes they just can't have children, so they adopt. Like literally people that adopt children, you know, I mean, of course it's so hard to adopt kids, but of course there's always pieces of shit out there, but literally people that adopt children are saints. Like it's an amazing thing. And we have so many children in this country that really need loving and caring households. So it's amazing that people are doing this. But let's continue. Let's replay this because it's a short one. It's 15 seconds of racism. So
white people have not earned and should not have the privilege of adopting children of color, specifically Black children. And they have yet to do anything to this day to earn that privilege.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Adopting Black children. They should not be allowed to.
All right, so no facts were presented, just being a racist. So apparently being a racist today is okay as long as you hate white people. All right. So this country's come a long way, and I think racism is actually one of the least. You can make any kind of argument you want. Yes, some people are just assholes, but racism is one of the least important factors in our country today. I mean, it's being put front and center by a small minority of lunatics of all colors. But you know, when you have people of all different races and backgrounds making millions of dollars for playing fucking sports, you know, that whole Colin Kaepernick video or that bullshit video he did, like playing in the NFL is like being in a slave trade. Give me a fucking break. Yeah, a slave trade where you're getting 20, 30, 40, $50 million contracts. Get fucked. Literally get all the fucking way out of here. Right? Like you have plenty of opportunities. People just don't want to try. They don't want to take it upon themselves and take responsibility for bettering themselves. They just want to blame the system and blame something. And racism's super fucking easy. Racism is the lowest brow and the weakest, most pathetic angle you can take if you're upset with your lot in life. It's your problem. So this chick is a blatant racist. You can go fuck yourself. All right. Hey-o. And by the way, there's no such thing as reverse racism. Okay. So if you ever hear anyone use that, correct them. It's not reverse racism. It's racism. Okay. It's not like, oh, black people hate white people. That's reverse race. No. It's not. Racism is not defined as white people hating black people. No, racism is judging people and discriminating based on the color of their skin, not the contents of their character, XYZ, MLK style. Okay. So being a racist is being a fucking racist. If you hate white people because they're white, like this chick, she's a racist. Why is that acceptable? It's not. It's really not. And we have to make sure that we are talking back against this. So this fucking chick is a racist. So she can fuck herself. All right, here, but I'm a bad white man. Oh, your feelings get hurt. Oh, your feelings get hurt. Look, there are pieces of shit of all different colors. Okay? You could be a piece of shit. Speaking of all different colors, this chick's hair is a color that is completely unnecessary. We got this. Oh, we got a dab from Twitch. Bam. Bam. Oh, and some gorillas too. All right, so this next one. Some folks haven't watched Die Hard with a Vengeance, and it shows. Jeremy Irons in the house. Not only that, yeah. Oh, God, remember that scene? Remember that scene with Bruce Willis with the sign? I got to watch that movie. What a fucking great movie. Oh, my God. All right, so I apologize in advance. There's nothing else to say. This video is going to scare a lot of you. It's scaring me just by the thumbnail. We've seen this thing before. I don't know what it is. Oh God. Okay. Oh God. All right. So if you are sensitive and you have like a weak gag reflex or you tend to vomit and
What's in the box?
this is called fat liberation language. And get ready for this.
Let's be intentional about the language that we use.
It's perfect music. Oh, the flight of the Valkyries. What is that fucking face that I'm looking at? Look at her fucking hair. It's a cave troll. Dun, 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 dun. Holy shit.
Let's be intentional about the language that we use. Body positivity functions at the level of the individual. It's about personal self-acceptance and healing from body dysmorphia and internalized white supremacy and misogyny. Whereas the values of fat liberation and fat politics.
I love the smell of adipose tissue in the morning. This fucking chick. I haven't heard a thing she said because she's playing an amazing song like right over it. I can't hear her. I can't hear it. I don't know what she said. It doesn't
Center on dismantling systems which are inaccessible and often hostile to fat people, including public infrastructure, access to healthcare, housing, employment, and consumer goods. So while the values of fat liberation can and should be used to affirm your personal experience and an acceptance of your body, values which literally gave Boko the tools it needed to exist in the first place. It does not need you to accept your body in order to do its work. Fat liberation cannot wait for us to complete our healing before we demand equity for fat people.
What in the fuck just happened?
Because you are a disgusting fat body.
What in the world? What did she do to her eyebrows? I will tell you right here and now, if you're just listening, man, that's a face. That's a face for a podcast right there. All right. If you're an audio listener, you're safe. You are safe. I didn't hear anything she said. I literally did not. I didn't hear anything she said. I don't think it's necessary to look into it and break it down. If you're just listening, you don't understand this. But my God, if you're trying to make a point, you might not want to play, what was it, Flight of the Valkyries that loud over your voice, because I barely could hear what she was saying, which is fine because holy God, it's totally fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's very, very fine. All right, fam. We got a Swole Slug card to give away. Oh. Don't forget, Beaches. Don't forget, Beaches, we have an accountability meeting this Monday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time on the 15th. This Monday, 10 a.m., SwoleNormousX.com. Join the fam today. My God, that's all I have to say. There's nothing really else. There's nothing else to say about that. There's nothing else to say about that. It's frightening. It's scary. It exists. The fact that that exists, maybe that's driving next to you on the road. There's a lot of stuff going on there. It's really hard to, it's really hard to say. It's really hard to say. We absolutely today, we have a filthy swole slut. And this swole slut, loves to play mini golf, or at least used to play mini golf. But this swole slut is about 40 pounds down, is 4 months in, and still fucking crushing it. Oh, Pedro called it. Today's swole card. Fuck yeah. Sam, you won today's swole card. This is amazing. You're fucking crushing it, bro.
Congratulations!
You're crushing it, diggity dog. Fam-wise, please go inside the private Facebook group and let Sam know that he won today's swole card. Send us an email to support@swolenormous.com. Swole card 2016 in the subject, your mailing address in the body of the email. I mean, look, Sam, I don't see any rainbow eyebrows or like rainbow. I don't see any bright magenta hair or anything like that. I don't think you're one of the fat acceptance wokesters. So thank you so much for being a normal dude that just wants to better himself and is crushing it. Thank you. Please. We just need to look at, let's just look at Sam for a little bit. Let's just look at Sam. Ah, isn't that nice? Doesn't that feel good? Doesn't that feel good to look at Sam and like look at a man that's like training hard, that's lost like almost 40 pounds, that's crushing it, that's focused, that broke through a plateau. Like, isn't that nice to just... This is this is so nice. It's so nice. It feels so good. No one's caught this episode 2017. Oh. Is it episode 2017? This wasn't changed? Oh, maybe it is 2017. I think it is. I think it is 2017. Well, there you go. There you have it. All right. So this whole time is 2016, it's 2017. Whatever. It's another episode. Who cares? It'll go in the right place. It always goes in the right place. Congratulations, Sam. I think it is 2017. I think you're right. I think you're right. For some reason, that number wasn't changed. Interesting. Interesting, Falcon. Did you hit the fucking button again? Did you not change it? Yeah, I thought it was 2017 too. I didn't even notice it this whole time. Anyway, whatever. It's another episode. Tomorrow's going to be 2018, I guess. 2018, 2019, 2020. It's another one. The Daily fucking Swole every day. Join the fam today, SwoleNormousX.com. That's all we got for you today. Happy Swole Slut Saturday. Go make some gains. Let's nut this beesh. Glitch in the motherfucking Matrix. We just repeated a nice fef.
You trying to squeeze an inch in on me somewhere, huh?
Too many donuts.
A jelly donut?
Sorry, Sergeant.
I'm a fair guy, but this heat is making me absolutely crazy. Ever served in a forward area?
That Hansel's so hot right now. That's a huge bitch!
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, bitches.
Fucking people. Sell crazy someplace else. We're all stocked up here.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
What are you looking at, butthead?
What is the best move to silence a movie?
I got hairy legs.
I'm prepared to say that I have a record of over 40 years and that I'm going to beat Joe Biden. Look at my record.
The attacks on me, quite frankly, are attacks on science.
Then there's something wrong with you. You're certainly not very good.
We hold these truths to be self-evident. All men and women created by the...
All right, let's take out that big old eggplant. Ooh, mashing those keys. All right, here we go. Another successful tactical cock piano. Fucking nailed it. Fucking nailed it. We nailed it. We did it.
You're insane, gold member.
Indeed, indeed. Well, thank you, Michelle. We're very glad that you made it at the buzzer. Fam, tomorrow is the Red, White, and Swole Sunday Funny Q&A. Don't miss out on that. Lots of questions. We'll take any questions. All questions. We'll take them all. And then, of course, Monday, we got our accountability meeting. Don't miss out on any of that. We'll see you tomorrow for 20 Hundo and 18. Peace McGeese, Deuce Magoose, your boy, Papa Swolio. Oh.
Crazy flow, need a straight jacket. Cash flow, I'm a bank addict. 6 subs, had the bass smacking. 808s, had the place clapping. 3 girls is enough for me, so I pull out like the stock crashing. Like an IPO, trying to purchase me. This a private sector, so you can't have it. Faking all that boom bapping. Who you think you is, boy? 90s want they sound back, so I give rap all these fake rappers as I take matters in my own hands. I don't need rapping, I don't need Zans. I don't need help, I'm a grown man. Now they king left and they so mad, it's like...
Yeah, I found that. Young king with my crown at. 10 racks in the fanny pack. Couple hundred in the Louis bag.
That's a bed that you made. That's a bed that you made. That's a bed that you laid. What kind of game is you playing? We go hard in the paint, yeah. What the fuck is you saying? I only go where they pay. What kind of game is you playing? Yeah, whoa, my shit is relevant, off topic, my melanin is popping. I'm taking skeletons out closets and making new deposits. I'm in my element, no ollies.